Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today, let me fix my little fat chubby arms here. Okay, so I work in retail, and a lot of you people that work in retail probably have horror stories. I'm not gonna get into the nitty gritty of all the horror stories that I have, but I have a beautiful list of stuff that I typed up that over the last 3 weeks have been huge red flags for me. Like, I've just been hearing some really weird things from male clients that, and mind you, I call people clients, it doesn't matter if you work in hospitality, it doesn't matter if you work in retail, in an actual department store or anything like that. I just use everyone in, where else can you work? Lowe's, or I think everything's customer service now. I call everyone clients. I learned that a long time ago. When I used to work at Starbucks. I remember I was 18. That was my first job, real world job. And my manager would be like, "Oh yeah, this client of ours." I'm like, "Client? You mean customer?" She's like, "No, it's a client." I'm like, what? It's a whole story behind it. I don't know why I'm going down this rabbit hole with you, but the point is that this is ADHD brain. I promise you, I can't. Okay, so point is, I used the word client. I feel like, even when I used to work at a Pilates studio, oh yeah, this client of ours, and it would just feel more luxurious to people, be called a client versus a customer. Anyways, so I've had a lot of male clients that's just, I can't, the comments they're making towards me were downright filthy. To me, at least. So I thought I would share with you guys. You tell me in the comments below if you truly believe that I'm just being sensitive, whatever you think. But let's get started. And there's more to this list, but that I didn't put on. But this is what I could actually remember, because I had remember things that people have said the last 3 weeks. Okay, number one. I cringe even just about to say this. What color are your pants? Now, mind you, I have to give you some context on this. I was sitting down at my when you first walk in, I'm the front office person, and this guy was talking to me, and I was like, oh, okay, whatever. I can make conversation with literally anyone. I can talk to a wall, okay? And this guy comes in a lot. And he's a regular, I guess, whatevs. And it was just kind of towards the end of my shift, kind of towards the end of the night. And there was no one else around, mind you. And he was and he said a lot of these comments too, okay? He was like, "So can I ask you something?" I was like, "Yeah, sure, what happened, honey?" And I call everyone honey, I call everyone hun, I call everyone honey bunches of oats. I have pet names, everyone, okay? And it's just the old lady in, okay? It's an enduring term. Anyways, back to focus. He said, "What color are your pants? Can I ask you a question?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." He's like, "So what color are your pants? Can I know?" And then I scoot my chair back and I'm like, "Black?" It just was black. And I just started laughing. I'm like, "Are you trying to ask me the color of my panties?" I'm so confused. It was a really weird thing to ask someone. And he kind of just licked his lips and smiled, and I died. I wanted to shrink underneath that table so bad. Where was my boss when I needed him? Okay. Do you like to be called pretty? Yeah, okay. Do you want something to drink? I'm down the street. So I've had, clients call before. And again, it's regulars, people who shop there a lot, mind you, or are members there, or, have people who just go there a lot. Because mind you, I have 2 jobs. So it could be either one of these places. I don't remember exactly where I heard it from, but I know that someone asked me if I wanted something to drink. Oh, that's what it was. Okay, so why this is a creepy comment is because sometimes at night, guys will come in, or the specific client, and he's a weirdo, dude. He has tried asking one of my other coworkers out, and she like went out with him and like took a picture with him, and he has it like as his screensaver, and it's like a whole thing, and they're like very like, I don't know. So she's already going through her own moment with him because she's trying to like tell him no, and he's just like, but we went out. Anyways, point is, he had like given me weird vibes because I don't know him like that. So then he was like, oh, do you want anything to drink? Like, I'm right here. What do you want? Do you want like a Starbucks or something? I can get you whatever. And I'm always paranoid that someone's gonna try and drug me. I don't know why I'm so paranoid. I don't know who put that in my head, but that to me was a weird comment of someone that like I think I've seen this guy like twice on my shifts, and like I just know of like scandaloso stuff. So anyways, to me that was like a weird comment. Okay. Is blank here, I want to see her. Asking for someone's schedule. Like, oh, let me just make up a name. Potato Head. Potato Head here. I want to see her. What is her schedule? Huh? No. Oh, okay. It's too soon to tell you this. I think I'll wait. Okay. The way this person had said it was like they were standing there, they were staring at me, they're kind of chuckling to themselves. I'm like, oh, hey, like, how's your day? Like, how's it going? Nice to see you, blah, blah. And then they're like, I have something I want to tell you. And it's too soon to tell you this. And I think I'll just wait until we know each other a little bit better. And I'm like, the fuck, dude? Like, what? What are you trying? Like, to me, that's like, this guy already makes me like uncomfortable, makes me nervous. Like, I can't. Because this same person has asked me when it's just me by myself in the front or like walking around, whatever. Yeah, I'm normally in both jobs, I'm in the front. Like, I'm normally like the front desk girl or whatever. Has asked me, hey, if anything were to happen, like, if someone were to try and attack you right now, do you have a button underneath the desk to call the cops? Just let that sink in. Just let that sink in. Yeah, that was like, when I tell you, I texted my boss, please call me, SOS, didn't respond. Fucking respond. Like, fucking, the next day he's like, oh, are you okay? I'm like, bruh, I thought I get fucking murdered. And you're over here like sleeping or whatever the hell. Like, he's like, oh, that person's harmless. Oh, you'll be fine. Oh, you'll be fine, Diva. Oh. Like, who asked someone that? Like, who asked? Like, that's a really, and again, tell me if I'm wrong, ladies. Tell me if I'm reaching. Tell me if I'm like in my feelings about this. Tell me if I'm paranoid. Tell me. But that's, to me, seems like a very weird question. Either you're trying to rob me or you're trying to rape me. I don't know which one. And like, I just get, like, again, like, if it was a female asking me, I probably would think it's still a kind of a weird question. Like, again, are you trying to rob me? Like, what are you, like, Anyways, okay. You're so pretty. Okay. I don't really put makeup on anymore when I go to work because of these comments. He was like, I have also had some in the last, like, this happened yesterday, actually. They were like, can I pet your hair? And I'm assuming because I have braids and like a lot of people are just like, and my hair is always in this like little sloppy bun, and people are like, why is it like the bun look, I don't know, I guess maybe because I don't know why you would ask me if you could pet my hair, but I never wear my hair down. Never, ever again. Because when I used to wear my hair down, there was this one incident. Happened twice, actually. Once at Starbucks, and I had my hair like down. I had it in like little side braid. I would always wear it like that. I would always wear it in a side braid religiously. And a customer reaches over, like they are, putting their card in. They reach over and they grab my hair, and they just go like this. They're just like, oh, it's so pretty. I like it. And they pull me forward, and we're face to face. And I'm about to and I'm like, here's your receipt. Like, and he's like, have a great day. I'm like, what? Weirdest shit ever. Okay. That was like, again, I had a male boss then. My boss did not care. He's like, why were you that close to that customer? Pretty much threw the whole thing on me, like, oh, like, why would you let someone touch you? I'm like, mind you, I was like maybe 20 at the time, maybe. I was like 19, maybe 20. I was a little child, okay? And then I just was like, what? But it just threw me off guard, okay? Second time, I was working in an office and I had my hair down, like just a little headband on, just down, okay? And I had a coworker come behind me, male coworker, okay? He starts petting my head like I'm a little dog. Starts petting me. And then he says, aren't we being such a good girl today? Died. I literally quit the next day. Like, died. Like, I didn't even, like, even talking about it gives me, like, heart palpitations all over again. Like, I just was, like, not even gonna waste my time going to HR, like, done. Oh my God, no, like, I had worked there maybe, like, 2 weeks, maybe. I didn't last very long there. And it was, like, a medical spa. Anyways, back to the list. Are you spoken for? And some of these comments are from the same guy. Okay, let me just make that very clear, because we're just adding on nonsense. And I need a job. As you guys know, on my channel, I've been preaching and crying and whining about trying to find a full-time job. So I have 2 part-time jobs, and both of them don't offer insurance. So I can't really just up and quit. And I don't know the number to HR. And anytime I try and ask, like, any of my fellow coworkers, like, hey, you know, or even bring it to my boss's attention, kind of just downplays it, you know. So anyways, yeah, are you spoken for? Like, I feel like this person wants to ask me out, and I feel really uncomfortable. And then my boss had told me that this person is autistic and they are harmless. And, you know, I shouldn't try to insinuate that why would I be mean to someone with special needs? I'm like, that's never my intention ever of any kind. But if someone makes me uncomfortable, someone makes me uncomfortable. Like, these comments, again, tell me in the comments below if you truly believe, like, as a female or even a male, like, if you knew the same person was, like, kind of staring at you and, like, saying certain things to you, like, would that make you feel a certain way? Or would you just be like, okay, like, whatever? And, like, a lot of the stuff I've brushed off. Because I'm like, you know what? Okay. But I have a log. Trust and believe. I'm like, on this day, at this time, like, I have a log. I'm not playing around. What do you like in a guy? Do you live nearby? Is your car here? Which one is it, your car? Same conversation, mind you, okay? Same conversation. Are you here alone? Again. Like, it's giving, like, kidnapping vibes without giving kidnapper. Like, it again, it's just, I don't know. I worked in so many different places and I've dealt with so many weirdos that now I really go and trust my gut. Like, I've you know, had customers in my old job that would try and hug me. Like, men would try and give me, like, not a side hug, a full-on, like, hug. They would not, like, let go or take no for an answer. Like, they would straight just hug me. And I'd be like, okay, like, you know, whatever. I was like, okay. Like, thank you so much for your service. Have a beautiful day. Like, we really do appreciate having you as a customer. Thank you so much. Make sure you spend more money next time. Like, I would just kind of play it off like that. But I've had customers ask me for my number. I've had customers ask me for my social media. Or, you know, like, it's just, no. And honestly, like, I'm not trying to be like, oh, I'm just bringing this up because I know I can't be the only person that, like, deals with uncomfortableness in the workplace. Because I try to, whenever I've been in management, to really tell people to knock it off. You know, I try my hardest to like make sure that person feels safe. Like, hey, is this person bothering you? I will say something like, hey, you can't be talking to my employees like that. I understand you didn't mean it that way, but it makes them uncomfortable, you know? Don't be asking. But then again, some people like it, you know? I don't. I personally don't. Okay. I need you for a second, stand up. Yeah. And this person, again, second thing they said, can I have a hug? I like, no, like, and I had said like, no, I'm so sorry, like, no. And they were like, oh, like, why not? I'm like, oh, I just don't really give clients hugs. I'm so sorry. And he's like, well, I see you give your coworkers hugs. I'm like, yeah, they're my coworkers. Like, cause I work with a good chunk of females there. And when I do work, like some of the guys I do work with, I do give them hugs. Like, it's not in a weird way or anything like that. But I don't know, like, we're very like, you know, I'm just that type of person. Like, oh, you have a bad day. Let me give you a hug. Are you okay? Da-da-da. So I don't know. Like, I feel like that person, like, took it the wrong way, or I don't know. But I ended up not giving him a hug, and I just kept trying to, like, giggle my way out of it. And then at some point, I just went on my phone. I just literally, like, and I will do that lately. Like, I will text someone on my phone, like, listen, this person's doing this. I feel really uncomfortable. Can you call me? Can you call the place I work? Like, can you call me? And I'll have them call me, pick up the phone. Oh, I'm so sorry. You know, I'm dealing with a client right now. Give me 1 second. And I will just stay on that phone until they walk away. Yeah. Don't know if it's me being dramatic or extra. Don't know. Tell me in the comments below. What's your love language? Like, some of these questions are just inappropriate. Like, why are you asking me that in a work setting as a client? Like, get your service and dip. Like, I'm so confused. And again, like, maybe it's because I'm a little chatterbox. Like, if you make conversation with, or you know, it's my form of, like, of customer service. I feel like I should make an effort to ask someone, how's your day go? Like, for example, this older man, I was in the front, I was checking him in, and I was like, oh, how's your Monday going? Happy Monday. I hope you have a mystical, magical day. And thank you so much for coming in. And we really do appreciate it. Of all the places you could be going today, it's here. And then he's like, oh yeah, you know, he said something about like feeling down or something like that, or having a hard day. I'm like, no, it's okay, gorgeous. Like, you know, your day will get better. He was like, oh, you think I'm gorgeous? And I'm like, like, you're old enough to be my great-great-grandpa. Like, what are you talking about here, sir? Anyways, so then he winks at me. And he's like, you know what? I like younger girls. I'm like, oh, huh, that's crazy. Like, I don't know if I open the floodgates on my own and I create the scenarios. I don't know. But last one that I have written down. Is there a pet name you like to be called? Yeah. 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 Yep. That is all of the weird shit that I've gotten the last 3 weeks from male clients. I haven't had anything really weird from females. Yeah, I haven't had any, at least nothing I would perceive as weird. I feel like if it's my own gender, like, I feel a bit more comfortable, and I don't know why. I don't know if I truly believe like men are predators. I don't know. And I'm trying to like understand this in myself, like why, you know, some of these statements, like maybe they just were lighthearted about, I don't know. But mind you, I've been roofied before from a bartender. And I remember getting out of that bar as soon as possible. I remember the door guy grabbing my arm, telling me, oh, you're leaving so soon, are you sure you don't want to stay? Like, I just remember having to leave very quickly, thinking, oh my God, I'm gonna get fucking raped. I gotta go. Like, I was so scared. I remember, like, I was on the phone, I was just like, I'm so scared. Like, I can't, everything was getting really fuzzy. I was getting really dizzy. I kept seeing to everything. I just felt like I was about to black out. And the minute I get home, I had to make sure I got a female Uber. So I was so scared. And I get home and I just like, I don't even remember getting home actually. I remember calling my dad like, hey, can you meet me outside? I don't feel well. And I don't remember like what happened. I just, things like that, that's just the tip of the iceberg. But things like that make me like paranoid, and they make me assume and just assume shit. And I could be all in my head, but since I've been through some shit, and not like, you know, the worst shit in the world, of course not, you know, I'm not saying of course not, but I just haven't been through like the worst of the worst. People have gone through way worse things than I have, but some of this things, especially in the workforce, as a Black female, I don't know. I just, when I ask other girls at work, they're like, oh yeah, this person makes me uncomfortable too. I'm like, so it's not just me. It's not just me. And I know if I were to like go missing then like tomorrow, like I'll just go missing. Like I don't think my parents would find me. I think that's sad to say, but anyways, I need you guys to tell me if I'm being extra about this, if it's all in my head, like what it is. Please, 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 please put it in the comments below. If you've either experienced weird things people are saying to you at work, like if this is nothing, if, you know, and again, like this is just stuff that just recently happened. This isn't like stuff over the last year. This is just the last 3 weeks of stuff that I was just like, yeah, I can't. We're not gonna do that. Let me just shut it down right now. So anyways, subscribe to my channel. If you guys like videos like this, please let me know, so I can make more content for you guys, because consistency is key now. Consistency is key. All right, so you guys know what to do. Please subscribe to my channel. I put out videos twice a week, actually. I'm trying to aim for twice a week, so yay. Bye.